Hey Wastelanders, this is Gary back from, I don't know, the Wastelands. Anyway, we're going to be going over the Civivi Odium in this video. And I'm not going to do a regular review because I think everybody and their mother has covered this. So I'll just do a little bit of talking about this Civivi Odium. And yes, you can see after my unboxing video, I figured out how to open it. Thanks to Randy, aka ID Wolverine. He told me just use it like a push button. And I'm so used to opening knives like flicking a light switch, and I always forget that if the light switches doesn't work method, use like a push button, and it will open every time. So if you try to light switch it, you'll fail it. You have to push button it. Anyway, and you can spidey flick it. Let's see if I don't mess up. Because it's pretty little that you have to cram your finger in, so you have to just make sure your finger is in there really good, and you can spidey flick it. So, and yeah, this knife it comes from us through a collaboration of Forged Knife Works and Civivi. And I don't have any Forged Knife Works knives. Came this close to buying a mini Archbishop, and I don't know what happened. Some other knife probably came out, and I'm like, oh, I want to buy that knife. So honestly, this is a nice knife. I thought it was very small. And then I'm like, I order small knives all the time. And yeah, you can at least choke up on it and get all 4 fingers on there for me. But I found myself when I was cutting with this, I was like using a pinch grip, and I was slicing it, like holding it between these a pinch grip basically. So let's do a short knife comparison. Do some. Well, let's throw in the Spyderco Tenacious, so you can see how small it is. And let's line up some other small knives below this. This is the baby core, something like that. And this is another mini knife I like. This is the Finch Runtley. Let's scoot these out. And another knife. This is the Bestech engine. So you could, I feel bad because when I started using the push button method in this, it opens every time. If you don't, if you try using the light switch, it fails. Push button, sweet. And we're going to use another Bestech knife. This is the Bestech 2500 Delta, I think. And this is another knife that fails to, if you try to use a light switch, it fails. If you use a push button, it's successful. Let's take this out of there. Let's show you how small this is. So, yeah, I I got many more small knives. These are like some of the nicer knives I have. So, so yeah, I dig small knives. But let's just, if you haven't heard already, let's go over some specs. This is D2 steel, drop point, flap grind. It's a stone wash, if you can't tell. At first I couldn't tell, but it's a very light stone wash. And it's G10 scales. It's very nice G10. Very nice. Very nice. Grippy and very nice to look at it. Yeah, I really like how this G10 looks. And this is a liner lock. It's tip up right and left carry. And it's very fidgety. When you figure out how to open it with a push button, man, you learn something new. I learn something new every day. I forgot about push button, and I was just like giving like knives a bad rap. I know I gave this knife a bad rap exclusively, but anyway, the handle measures 3.5 inches, and I did all these measurements and weights myself. And the blade is 2.6875 inches, so that's like a hair 16th under 2.75 inches, 2 3/4. Yeah. So the overall length is 6 1/4 inches, and the cutting edge, because their choil is so big to get your finger in there, the cutting edge is only 2 1/4 inches, 2.25 inches. But the weight is surprisingly 2.5 ounces. It's not a heavy knife. I think this is a very handsome knife. Very handsome. I mean, I use that word like almost exclusively about knives, but this knife is a real knockout, a real looker. And it seems like it's meticulously crafted and designed. Everything about it looks good, from the centering to this edge that peeks out around the G10 scales. I really love that. And it's excellently priced. It's $52. $52. You can't beat that. and like I said, one of this pros is this fidget friendly. You can spotty flick it, or you can push button flick it. Let's see if I fail the spotty flick it. Yep, I didn't. So let's go over some cons. These are my thoughts only. So I don't like the clip placement. It's a great design, a very really good looking design, but the clip seems like an afterthought. Why not use these G10 spacer and cut slots in there on both sides, and put the clip in there, and still use the drill the longer screws through the handle, but truly make it deep carry. I want to rip this clip off. I don't like this clip, and I know it's a budget knife, but I just don't like this clip design. Anyway, this little knife grew on me. It was a pleasure to carry. I didn't get to carry it a long time. I got to carry it 3 days. And so, I don't want to do a review because I only carried the knife 3 days. But it was a pleasure to carry. And I got to thank Jack from Suburban Tactical Nation from lending out his knives. And if I didn't say, this is the Bpex pass around group knife, and you probably should have saw that at the beginning. Jake from Ohio State have this knife before, and I encourage you to watch his review his review will be a link in the description. He did probably a better review than me, but I fell in love with this knife. I hadn't got it from Jack from Suburban Tactical Nation. I probably wouldn't have ever purchased it or reviewed it at all. But I liked it so much, I'm going to put it on my wish list. And sometime I'll probably eventually buy this knife. I kind of like the all blacked out version, and I really just like the all blacked out version. And I mean, I like this version too, but if you know me, I like black blades. So anyway, yeah, that's all I'm going to say about this knife. I had a pleasure carrying it, and I think Jack from lending it to me and bringing it to my attention. And I have 2 other of Jack's knives, and I'm going to carry them each maybe 2 to 3 days next week and do a review of them. And I got to get his knives back to him, because between me and Jake, he's probably wishing that he would see his knives again. All right, take care, Wastelanders. Bye bye.